everyone, welcome to TradeBridge. So today we have Nifty and Banknifty chart opened here. So let us analyze what happened today in the market and what can happen tomorrow. Okay, so as you have seen the previous video, what we have planned was this particular range, right? So in this is Nifty chart, okay, and this is 15 minutes time frame, right? So we talked about this particular trend lines, right? So each and every day, after 2 days, 3 days, the price actions have been formed, and according to that we trade on intraday basis or on positional basis, right? So if you see the Nifty chart in 15 minutes time frame, this was yesterday's, right? This was yesterday's candle, and today was from here, right? This particular area. Okay, so what happened here was, yesterday we have decided this particular trend line. So whenever this particular trend line is broken, we can see a minor sell-off in Nifty, right? So, and what was the target? Okay, so target was very clear. That was this particular zones which you are seeing marked. Okay, so what was this particular zones? In yesterday's video only we discussed that this was the closing price of the past 2 days. Okay, so generally this particular areas buyers were present, because you see the market recovering at the end of the day and the price was closed, means the buyers are present in this particular zones, right? So whenever you are selling from here, right, in this particular trend line, you should not be expecting a huge move over here. What you can expect is market coming around this particular level and bouncing off from here, right? So this is the particular psychological trading you should follow. So whenever this trend line broke, if you see, Nifty opened here flat and crossed this particular trend line and it came down, right? So when it came down, from where did it got the support? It got support from exactly here, right? This particular area, because this is the area where buyers were present. Buyers were able to close the market in past 2 days, right? So here if you see, the buyers came and the market reversed. So if you have got a good profit in this particular area, if you know this particular psychological points, then only you would have understand. Okay, you would have got a good selling points over here. Okay, so after this, we all know that the market would reverse from here, this particular zone. And if you see, the market had reversed here, right? But what happened in last 15 minutes candles, okay, 3 to 4 last 15 minutes candle. Here if you see, the market came down, it went up, okay, and it reversed, right? It reversed and it is exactly halting in this particular support. Okay, so now what can happen tomorrow? Okay, so here what I would say is, if you know, market will always make a price action and then move down, right? So for example, if it has to go down, first of all it will come down, okay, it will spend some time here, it will try to give a pullback, and if it fails, it will again come back, right? And when this particular area crosses, there will be a sell-off, right? So this particular price action also states something like that. Okay, it went up and it comes down. So this level is very much crucial, okay, this particular level. So tomorrow, if Nifty is crossing this particular level, right, in this particular level, if tomorrow is Nifty is crossing this particular level, that is 15,778, okay, it starts trading below that, it can come down to this particular levels in our coming days, okay, that is 15,675. I mean, more 100 points fall can be there. Okay, that does not mean that Nifty is bearish. Okay, just minor 100 points fall can be there in coming days. Okay, so what will be the condition? Then only that 100 points fall may come is that if Nifty opens little bit gap down, okay, little bit means that is 30 points, 40 points. Okay, what it will try is, tomorrow is expiry. Okay, so don't expect like huge moves coming up. Okay, so what can happen tomorrow is, if market is opening gap down, okay, for example, Nifty is opening around here, okay, first it will try to test this particular area. So we all know this particular range was a support, right? So when a support is broken, it becomes a resistance. So this particular support, if it breaks, okay, if there is a little bit gap down also, it is broken. Okay, so then the market will try to test this particular resistance, okay, and then it will make a price action and come down. Okay, so immediately if the market opens little bit gap down, don't go and sell it. Okay, so if it goes up and then takes a rejection over here, then only make a sell position when this particular low is broken. Okay, so this is how you should plan, this is how you should trade. Okay, wait for the price action. If the market opens gap down over here, don't immediately short the market, because it will try to recover over here. Okay, and if it goes, it can even go up higher also. But if the trend reverses from this particular area, then you will be confirming that here I can give a sell position, okay, and my stop loss will be here and my target will be near about this particular areas. Okay, So like this you can trade. So for a little bit gap down also, wait for a price action. If the gap down is there and if it takes a resistance over here and reverses, then only you can make a short trade over here, and Nifty may fall like 50-60 point or someday in 100 points within Friday. Okay, that is not a huge move because Nifty is still bullish. Okay, these things are minor corrections in the market. So, and this is the scenario for a gap down, right? So what can happen on a gap up? For example, if there is a gap up, see in the last here, right, in previous days, this particular areas buyers closed the market, right? It was very visible that buyers took the market up, right? But today if you see here, the market was closed by the sellers, right here. So if tomorrow gap up is there, okay, so the little bit also gap up in this particular range, right? So I'm telling you repeatedly, this particular range, right, this particular range is very crucial, okay, because here the fight is going on between buyers and the sellers, right? So here the decision should come. So if tomorrow market is opening near about this particular levels, right, this particular range, market will be volatile over in this, okay, market will start giving a sideways move over here, okay, that should happen, okay, because in expiry generally premiums decay. So if market opens here anywhere gap up, okay, it will be very volatile and expire over here in this particular range itself, that is 15,855 to 15,782. This particular range market should expire, okay. And when the new buying positions will come, obviously when this particular lines are broken, okay, this particular trend lines are broken. So Nifty will be again moving upwards with a huge pace when this particular trend line is broken, okay. So whenever if you are holding any previous trade from these lower bottom areas, it's well and absolutely good. If you just long on Nifty or Bank Nifty or whatever, you can keep your position. But initially if you are like planning to buy Nifty, just wait for this particular level to cross, okay. I mean which level? This particular level to cross, okay, then only you will get a momentum, okay. The view is very clear. So plan according to those things. Now let us come to Bank Nifty also, so that you can understand what happened in Bank Nifty. So this is Bank Nifty chart. This is all in start, you will see. So today what happened, in day before yesterday what happened, this particular range was broken and we have decided we can long over here, and after that market halted. So whenever a huge move upside or downside whatever, after that a market halts in some particular area. So here if you see, market started halting in this particular range, okay. So yesterday also we discussed, if this range is broken, if this particular range is broken, what can happen is market can test this particular levels, okay, that is 34,900 or 35,000, this particular levels. So what happened today is, if you see here also, right, see tomorrow if there is a gap down in Nifty, that's why I tell you this price action should be followed, okay. So see here, you would understand very easily from this particular price action. So this was the support for Bank Nifty, right, it came down, okay. As soon as it came down, it started giving a pullback and got rejected here because this support is now a resistance, right, and then it started moving up. So here in anywhere in this particular range, if this range is broken, okay, it can come down maybe like 300 points, 400 points from this particular range, okay. But remember one thing, Bank Nifty has given a breakout of this particular trend line, this huge trend line, okay, and now it is trading over here, okay, in this particular area. So in coming days it can go sideways to little bit downside and then take a move upside, okay. So there is no issues with it. Bank Nifty is still bullish. I will keep my long position over there. This is all for intraday positions, what you can do here. So if Bank Nifty is opening below this particular range, okay, below this particular range means this 35,000 range. So 35,000 is also a psychological level. Just understand, mark it in mind. If Bank Nifty is giving a 15 minutes closing below 35,000, it can be you can easily get 200 points, 300 point shorts in Bank Nifty, okay. But there are high chance it would reverse from there, okay. So why it would reverse? Because if Nifty starts trading positive, okay, tomorrow Bank Nifty will start recovering up, okay, because Bank Nifty is way oversold. That is the reason. So tomorrow if Bank Nifty is opening flat, okay, flat to upside, okay, this particular area, if Bank Nifty is opening in this particular area, it will start pulling it back itself and start trading in this particular range, that is 35,400 to 35,200, okay. And in coming days it can go and cross this particular levels also. So if Nifty is flat tomorrow, it would easily go back to this particular channel and it will halt here, and then in future it will give a upside move, because Bank Nifty move is pending, okay. This is very clear. And if it goes for downside, remember there should be a gap down, okay, or flat to downside, but the level is very much important, that is 35,000 level should be broken, then only you can go short on Bank Nifty. And I would suggest you not to like short in Bank Nifty because Bank Nifty is way oversold. Always try to buy Bank Nifty in this particular range. I'm giving you the range, that is 34,400 okay to 35,000. This particular range should be your buying range for Bank Nifty, okay, in coming days. You can grab Bank Nifty over in this particular range and expect a 2,000 point rally in coming 15 days, 16 days, we don't know it, but a rally should come in Bank Nifty. Okay, so that's it guys. Thank you everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed this video and have some useful information from this here. So if you have any doubts, please reach out to me personally if you want. And thanks, and do hit the like button and do subscribe the channel. Thanks.